instrument still remains men. He will always bless men through men. Listen, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when you are counting your assets, count relationship first before houses.
Hi children of God, welcome back to Edifier Hub. It's so good to have you back. Today I have something very special, very important I want you to listen to. I want you to watch this video, and I believe that by the time you are done with this video, your life would have changed for the better. There is something that amazes me. It is how people who you know are not of stature, people who you know are not the most intelligent, people who you know are not the strongest, but you see the rate of success, the progress they make, and you begin to wonder, what is the missing link? And you ask yourself, while you're just sitting there, I have crossed the T's, I have dotted all the I's, but it looks as if you're not making progress at all. In this video, Apostle Joshua Salman is going to be speaking on something I believe that by the time you are able to sit down, ask yourself some good questions, and apply some of the things he has to say, at the end of the day, you'll be glad that you came across this video. I want you to just listen to what he has to say, and I'll be back to make a comment. Thank you.
When you are counting your assets, count relationships first before houses. Don't tell me I have a house in America. Congratulations, but that's not enough. One policy can take that house away from you. I hope you know that. Don't say I have a house in Maitama, I have a house in Guzape. Congratulations. Don't say I have a house in Banana Island. List all the places you think are choice places. They are still land. A house cannot hug. A house cannot cry with you. But there are men who are greater than estates. There are men who are even greater than nations. I'm praying for you that God will bring to your life, number one, divine connectors. I'm praying that my God will bring to your life men of influence. This is the world of men, and there are discussions that only happen between men of influence.
Okay guys, you've heard Apostle Joshua Salman. And before I will just move ahead in this video, I want to read the scripture for you that I believe that if you pay attention to the scripture and what the scripture has to say, you will gain light and you will be able to fix the missing link to your greatness. Psalms 115 verse 16, it said that the heaven, even the heavens, are the Lord's, but the earth has he given to the children of men. The earth has he given to the children of men. You are going to be far away from reaching the potentials and what God has ordained you to become if you treat people badly. I want you to mark that. If what you see as asset does not have people included in it, you are far away from reaching greatness. You are far away from reaching the zenith of what God has created you to be. A lot of people today, they just feel like, okay, it doesn't matter. But this is what the scripture is trying to say. That the earth where you live in, God has given it to man. God has given it to men. It means that for everything you will become that has to do with greatness, there is a man factor inside. And it's not one of those things you just joke away with, or one of those things you just treat as nothing. Please, I want you to go back and ask yourself, how do you treat relationships? How do you treat people? How do you work with people? This is very important. It has nothing to do with, I'm just on my own. You can't be on your own. God never created you to be on your own. He created you to make sure that you have somebody that would be the link to the greatness that he has kept in place for you. I want to read one scripture more for you, and I believe that it's going to help you. John chapter 18 verse 16. But Peter stood at the door outside. Then the other disciple, who was known to the high priest, went out and spoke to her who kept the door and brought Peter in. This is a story in the Bible that I love so much. So, Peter the apostle, Peter the great man. But there was a place he did not have access to. When they got to meet with the high priest, the girl who was at the gate, you see how important even a gate man can be. The girl who was at the gate stopped Peter from coming in. He said, you can't pass here. I don't know you. You don't have any appointment with the high priest. But something happened. He said that disciple who was known by the high priest. So no matter how popular you are, no matter how wealthy you are, no matter how known you are, there are places when you step into, people will look at you and say, who is this? We don't know you. Where are you coming from? It takes somebody who is known to the people who doesn't know you to be able to bring you in. And your giftings, your talents may never get announced until somebody who knows you makes a recommendation for you. So how you treat people is very important. It was the disciple who had to go to the gatekeeper and tell her, please allow this man to come in. And Peter was brought in. Peter would have stayed at the door, and everything he was supposed to gain or get would have stayed with him there at the door until a man stepped in. These and many more are different stories that I can put across to emphasize what Apostle Joshua Selman has just spoken about. So guys, I hope this video has blessed you. And I can't wait to begin to hear your testimonies as a result of the change that has come into your life from this video. Please, if you want to get good and great content like this, please, I'll ask that you subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so you can get notified of anytime I make a new upload. Thank you.